Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my top 10 Japanese voice actors list. So, yeah, we're doing another top 10. I know we just did one yesterday, but I wanted to do this one as well. Um, this one really interests me, just going through a lot of the stuff and like figuring out like who my top 10 were. And it's like, I was a little surprised by a couple of the choices. But when all is said and done, I'm very confident in my list. So this is, as I said, top 10 favorite Japanese voice actors. So it's all about the vocal performances. It's not about the characters they play or the shows that the characters are from. Though, admittedly, there are a lot of the voice actors in here do portray characters I like in shows I like. But it's more about the performances themselves, as well as the range of certain performances and whatnot. Um, and just how much the characters' performances and whatnot have meant to me. Um, so just viewing it from that perspective, um, there's no real rules to this. The voice actor has to be a voice actor in Japanese media, whether anime or Japanese dubs of American cartoons or both or whatever, does not matter. As long as they do Japanese voice acting for the Japanese versions of cartoons or anime, whatever. um, Obviously, it's just one voice actor per slot. Doesn't matter what characters they play or whatnot. Doesn't matter if they voice multiple characters in the same show. None of that kind of stuff matters at all. It's a really simple list, you know? But again, I had a lot of fun looking into it and looking into a lot of these voice actors and the different roles they've played, and I felt like it came out to a very satisfactory list. I'm really happy with my choices. I'm really happy with the order, and yeah, it's not something I would look into a lot in a lot of cases, but I decided I wanted to try to like figure this out really. So like find out who some of these voice actors were, what other roles they've done that I might have heard, yada yada and so on. And it kind of went down this rabbit hole, and I just decided let's just make a list out of this. Let's just make this into a video. Um, and I'm happy I have. So I hope you enjoy this as well. The link will be down in the description below because there's not really a lot to say regarding this. It's just like I like their voice acting. I like the way they speak. There's a At least I couldn't give you a lot of in-depth discussion as to why I like their voice acting or whatnot. It would pretty much just turn out to the same few points every time. Um, but yeah, the link will be in the description below. It'll show clips. It'll show multiple clips of multiple characters that each of the voice actors voice. So it's like number 10, for example, will have like two or three different characters that I'm showing clips for. Um, it's just to show kind of their difference in their character performances, of their range and whatnot. And I will say, I obviously won't spoil it ahead of time, but I will tell you that the person in the number one slot is in the number one spot, especially not just because I like their performances, but especially because they are one of the only Japanese voice actors I never forget the name of. Like even in casual conversation, that I will never forget their name. So it's like that is one big reason that that I put them in number one. But I mean, obviously, their actual voice acting talent and skill and everything is the main reason. It's just I that does actually make a difference for me because it means that they stick out to me, that their performances have stood out to me. The fact that I remember their names so easily and so notably. But either way, like I said, the list is down in the description below. It's on both BitChute and Google Photos. You can check it out on either link, whichever works the best for you. And I would love to hear in the comments below who are some of your favorite Japanese voice actors, or even English speaking voice actors. Who are just some of your favorite voice actors in general, whether from anime or cartoons or whatever else. let me know down in the comments below, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoy the list, and I would love to hear your thoughts. So, yeah.